UN agency Bloomberg Philanthropist Bloomberg Michaels UN agency Multilateral Development Bank Private Sector Finance Philanthropia Leaders United Scarlet Climate Finance Capacity Building. The new global capacity building coalitions where turbocharges climate finance capacity building and technique assistance for financial institutions, emerging market developing, economic seeking support of developing their climate strategies, supported by the Bloomberg Philanthropia. The coalitions bring together leading the provider, designer, founder capacities, building the training, research, climate mitigations, adaptations, including UN, World Bank, MDBS, IMF, ISSB, NGFS, GFANZ, PRI, Dubai, UAE, today, COP28 UN Secretary General Special Envoy. On the climate ambition solutions, Michael Bloomberg, alongside senior leader of Multilateral Development Bank Finance International Organizations, announced the launch of the Global Capacities Building Coalition. This is unprecedented global collaborations where significant increase available effectiveness climate finance technical assistance program for the financial institution, emerging market development economic, EMDE. Antonio Guterres, the United Nations Secretary General, said, "This fight against climate KR depends on the cooperations, collaborations, and capital. Welcome the initiative. Bring these vital ingredients together. We must unite around the priority of developing countries. Get finance where it's needed. Power surges climate actions. The livelihood people around the world depend on." The Michael Bloomberg UN Secretary General Special Envoy, Climate Ambitious Solutions. This is the broadest coalitions assemble increased finance and clean energies, resilience, the global south. The coalition is well positioned to help more nations fight climate change in ways that promote economic growth, environment resilience, and public health. To do so through a collaborate partnership, empower the nations, act boldly, supported by Bloomberg Philanthropist, and the coalition will bring together some of the world's leading climate finance organizations, including unprecedented group of UN agencies, Multilateral Development Bank, MDB, standard status, and private sector enhanced collaborations, response to growing requests and capacity building support from the financial institutions, EMDE, the mid-aims of the UN and the G20 Sustainable Finance Working Group, SFWG. Marie Shapiro, Chair of Global Capacity Building Coalition, Chair of Climate Steering Data Committee, Vice Chairs of CFANZ. These unprecedented collaborations reflect our commitment to support financial institutions, emerging market, developing the economic empowerment, play a role. Their country climate mitigations, adaptations will navigate the complex landscape of the net zero transition coalitions, will respond to their involved needs, help foster resilience, sustainability, and net zero futures, chaired by the Mary Shapiro coalitions mark the first time such a broad group leading actors in the climate finance building have come together to work, collaborate, extend support. EMDE founding the participant observed coalition including African Development Bank AFDB, Asia Development Bank ADB, Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank, Bloomberg Philanthropist, European Bank of Reconstruction Development EBRD, Gastro Financial Alliance, Net Zero, Global Branded Finance Alliance, Green Climate Fund, Finance is Common, Inter-American Development Bank IDB, International Monetary Fund, International Monetary Fund, International Sustainability Standard Board ISSB, Network for Greening Financial System NGFS, Principle of the Responsible Investment PRI, United Nations Climate High Level Champions, United Nations Development Program, United Nations Environment Program Financial Initiative, UNEPFR, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, the World Bank Group, ENDB will require $2.4 trillion in annual climate finance by the 2030 to build a resilient, sustainable economy able to global transitions net zero. Around half of this finance is expected to come from domestic resource mobilizations. Domestic financial institutions will be critical finance and intermediary for providing this capital. Many financial institutions, EMDE, are easily in their climate journey and the net zero pathway, but often difficult to navigate, resource intensive, the landscape evolving quickly as climate risk increase. Global public policy need for the transitions, adaptations, finance become increasingly acute. Credible transition plan and climate disclosure are vital. Most financial institutions require support to understand and implement emerging best practice, tolerate the risk and opportunity to face. Coalitions will respond to this growing demand. Focus 7th basic priority: facilitate deliver capacity building, support financial institution EMDE. Upskilling technique assistant transition finance, identify gap, develop additional resource. Technique market specific gap where capacity need to scaling the sustainable finance not covered existence tool and resource. Recipient will be able to request resource address gap. Focus adaptations embodies leading knowledge of adaptation, private finance, decision making. Establishes knowledge sharing the mechanics, create an online platform for training, learning, and requires technical assistance. 5. Support uptake emerging global best practice standards such as ISSB Global Sustainability Disclosure Standard. 6. Drive collaboration between all stakeholders involved, capacity building to avoid duplication efforts and resource. Increase philanthropic funding, support climate disclosure transition. Additional support. Manager Director General, Asia Development Bank. Asia Development Bank recognizes the importance vibrant finance sector mobilized needed development finance, EMC, building capacities, so on. So many added. Bloomberg Michaels, UN agency, Multilateral Development Bank, private sector finance, philanthropy leaders, United Scarlet Climate Finance Capacity Building. The new global capacity building coalitions will turbocharge climate finance capacity building and technique system financial institutions, emergence market development, economic seeking support, developing climate strategies supported by the Bloomberg Philanthropist. The coalitions bring together leading the provider, designer, founder capacities, building the training, research, climate mitigations, adaptations, including UN, World Bank, MDBS, IMF, ISSB, NGFS, GFANZ, PRI, Dubai, UAE, today, COP28 UN Secretary General Special Envoy. On the climate ambition solutions, Michael Bloomberg, alongside senior leader of Multilateral Development Bank Finance International Organizations, announced the launch of the Global Capacities Building Coalition. This is unprecedented global collaborations with significant increase available effectiveness, climate finance, technical assistance program for the financial institution, emerging market development economic, EMDE. Antonio Guterres, the United Nations Secretary General, said, "This fight against climate KR depends on the collaborations, and capital. Welcome the initiative. Bring these vital ingredients together. We must unite around the priority of developing countries. Get finance where it's needed. Power surges climate actions. The livelihood people around the world depend on." The Michael Bloomberg UN Secretary General Special Envoy, Climate Ambitious Solutions. This is the broadest coalitions example increased finance and clean energies, resilience, the global south. The coalition are well positioned to help more nations